Hello. Shalom, everyone. I'm going to adjust this camera. I want to, hope y'all can hear me. I want to talk to y'all about something. Something that has been troubling me for a while. Long period of time. And it just so happened that this morning, earlier today, I was on YouTube. I was scrolling through, and I came across a video. And this is a young sister. She's very well known. Some of you all may know her. And her name is Cynthia G. And I had subscribed to her a long time ago. I haven't watched any of her videos in a while. But I came across this video and I decided I clicked on it. And what happened was, there's just so much negativity. She is on this campaign that belittles and she have disparaging remarks and about black men in regards to their choices in chasing white women. But she pushes this narrative. Well, a lot of our women, it's a negative type of energy that she's pushing. I'm not even certain that she's even aware of it. I'm not certain. I don't communicate with her, but anyway, she's pushing this. And all of our women who listen to her and feed off of that negativity about black men, it becomes part of them. You feed off of something, it gets in here, and then it gets down in here, and then it goes out into your actions. You dish it out into the world, your actions. And so I'm just like, does she even realize what she's doing? I don't think she do. Neither do any of those sisters realize it either. But now, in regards to this fact that they say that they talk about how all these black men are going after these white women. I believe it's true. Look, for a fact, I know it's true. I've seen it myself. I was just down at Edgewater Park here in Cleveland, Ohio. Edgewater Park, it's like a beach. And they got like a hillside and you can look down towards the beach or whatever. When I went out there was a young sister that came out here to visit me and she was with me. And when we got up there was a whole host of people all out there scattered about. And I'm standing there with her and I'm looking around. And I saw so many I couldn't even count it. I saw so many black men with white women right out there. Right out here in Cleveland. I'm like, wow, man. Now, this wasn't anything new to me. I've seen it before. It was just that it was just a striking number of them. all in one area. And so I tapped the young sister. Hey, look around real quick. And I said, look around. I said, you see all these black men out here? You see all these black men out here with these white women? She says, yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. And then I said to her, what I said to her was this here. And this is something that a lot of people do not think about. I said to her, I said, a lot of people, they see that stuff, they see that, and they complain about it, but they never ask this one word, a 3-letter word, real simple. And I'm going to ask you all this same question. 3 words, 3 letters. Why? Simple as that. Why do you keep seeing black men with these white women? Because look here, it's like this here. There's nothing going on in this world that does not have some kind of agenda behind it. Nothing. Everything you see going on in this world, and especially this country, there's always a reason behind it. So people need to ask themselves, why do you keep seeing these black men with these white women? There's a reason why that's happening. And our people, our black women, I feel you on this. You're angry with black men. Why y'all always choosing that? Choosing the more white women, whatever. But yeah, look at the black men. We got complaints too. And a black man say, well, y'all this and y'all that, y'all got attitudes, y'all got all this, whatever. See, there's a rift going on. There's a rift going on between our relationships. But when I watch videos like what Cynthia G promotes and pushes, what is she doing? She's making that rift wider and wider. She's not helping our situation. It's just getting wider and wider. Every female, every one of our sisters who listen to that rhetoric that she pushes out there, they're going to feed off of that. And they're going to dish that out in the world. And so what happens is, my brother walk out there on them streets, maybe a single, maybe a decent man. He can't even approach a black sister because why? She got this attitude. You can feel the energy, the hatred. See, the deep hatred is so thick, you can almost smell it. You can taste it. You can almost slit it down with a knife right in the air. That's how thick it is. You speak to him. Yeah. I want to make a video of dealing with this because people do not understand that there's a deeper thing going on. You know, when you keep pushing that, but when you don't have when you don't have the spiritual understanding of what's going on, you're gonna keep pushing that. Because you may say you're awake, but maybe there's some things that you do not see. You don't see it. And my mind is like, wow, how come I know I cannot be the only one that see this. I see the agenda happening when black women speak against black men and push this hatred, and when black men speak against black women and push that hatred or promote that division, what are we doing? We're doing one thing that makes one particular source happy. And it is called white supremacy. I use the word source. I should have used system. We're making the system of white supremacy happy. We don't understand there's a deeper thing going on. Everything that we're doing, we're playing right into their hands. The rift between us in our relationships. This Cynthia G, she's on there pushing that. She has no idea what she's doing. She has absolutely no idea. And it became so disheartening to me to read the messages or the comments of those sisters. The sheer hatred towards black men. And what they don't understand is this here. If black women keep on pushing black men away, I hate y'all. Y'all this, y'all that. Keep pushing them away. Now what's happening with the black men? Now you're creating black men that are lonely. It's simple logic. You're creating a lot of black men that are lonely. Black men, not niggas. Black men. There's a difference between black men and niggas. I hate to use that terminology, but you understand what I'm saying. But when you keep pushing this black man away, viewing him like they're no good for nothing niggas. Keep pushing him away. What are you doing? You're opening way for more interracial relationships. Because guess what's happening? White women, they know what's going on. They're part of the agenda. They're moving into our neighborhoods. I have never seen a single white man move into a black neighborhood. I've seen white women. Think about that. Think about that. Why do you think that white woman moving into a black neighborhood? You think she's looking for a white man? No. Guaranteed. Look, that's simple logic. They know what's going on. They planned it. See, black people, we think about, the here and the now. White supremacy thinks about long term. And I want to get off into that in my next video because I've talked about this before, but I did not get in depth with it. And I think that our people just simply do not understand what's going on. We're aiding and helping the agenda to destroy us, to wipe out black families, and to stop the procreation of more black children. With all this divisive talk And it's not just the black women, black men too. Y'all talk about the same old thing. Now, I know some women have told me that these videos are out there on YouTube. I've never seen them. Why? I don't look for them. I don't look for them. I can remember how I had found Cynthia G. She might have been, I don't know. It might have been a certain subject she was talking about that was related to what I was searching, and I ended up subscribing to her. But she talks so much negativity about black men. She don't even understand what she's doing. If you keep talking negatively about black men, what are you gonna do? You're not bringing them towards you. You're pushing them away. You're pushing black men away. One sister told me today, on that thread today, even though I never even told her I wanted a white woman. She says, "Good riddance. Bye. You can go." I'm like, what? I'm like, what? And it just got to the point where I said, I gave up. My soul kind of like dropped. Like, oh my God, look at our people. We don't even understand what we're doing. We are our own worst enemies in many ways. We are helping and aiding white supremacy. My next video, I'm trying to work this out. I've been doing a whole lot of research on some things. I want to get this all together. I'm working on. Look, I'm working on it. I know I've been saying it all the time, but I'm working on it. Trust me, I'm working on it. I don't like to make no video unless I know what the HELL I'm talking about. Okay? So, before I go, I want to tell y'all something how this was. I was on a bus the other day. How this is? This is really crazy. I was on a bus the other day. I went on down the road, there's short ways, go to a restaurant to get me some food, whatever. I like that food that they have, and on my way back, and I'm on the bus, and the bus stopped at this bus stop. The bus stopped at a stop. A woman gets on. I could not really see her face. She had a mask on and she had sunglasses on, but she was dressed really nice. Black woman. She was short, she was petite, she was cute. This was not no young girl. This was a woman. I'm like, wow. So she sat not right next to me, but in the next aisle over in a seat right in front, right on the other side of me. So I said, "Hey, how you doing?" We call each other. I said, "How you doing? You really look nice today." She said, "Thank you." So I left it like that. Bus goes on down the road. My stop is coming. I press the button. I stand up and stood right next to the doorway. She's sitting right in the back of the bus. She's sitting right in front of the exit door in the back of the bus. She's sitting right there. And I'm standing there. And so the bus is about to come up to my stop. So I turned and I looked at her right in her face. I said, "You have a nice day now." That's all I said. She just looked at me in my face and did not say one word. Did not say nothing. Now, normally, people would say, "You have a nice day too." She said nothing. Nothing. She looked me right in my face and did not say nothing. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I looked at her and I said, I said to her, "You don't speak back or..." She sat there and still didn't say nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was like, wow. Imagine, I'm standing there right in front of her. The bus had to stop at the red light for a minute. And I'm standing there looking like an idiot. That's the stuff that really pisses me off. That's why I got to the point where I don't even talk to black women. I don't. I don't even go out there. I told her, before I got on the bus, I looked at her, I said, this is really pathetic. She still didn't say nothing. I got off the bus and went about my business. But guess what happened today? Today, I went to the grocery store. And I hope this video do not cut off on me. I went to the grocery store. And I got down there. I'm standing at the crosswalk. I'm trying to wait for the traffic to go by to cross the street and go on to the grocery store. And there was a young girl that was standing next to me. She was short. She about yay high, whatever. And of course I was dressed like this. And she says to me, wow, I really like that outfit you got on. I said, oh, you like that? She says, yeah. I said, oh, okay. I said, thank you. So she's standing next to me and she says, do you live here? Where are you from? I said, I live here. I'm from here. She said, really? You from Cleveland? I said, yeah. Well, she said, where did you get your clothes from? I said, well, I got it from right here, She said, over here. And I said, I had to tell her, I said, no, not over here, but across town where I used to live at. This is a black girl. I'm thinking she like in her 20s maybe. She was short. Short little girl, little piece of little girl. And she says, wow. And so we started to cross the street. And I asked her, I said, I was compelled. I had to ask her, I said, where are you from? And she said some kind of name. I ain't never heard this name before. I knew it was some place in not in the United States. She said, oh, well, it's in Africa. I said, oh. When I said to her, I said, I knew that. I knew it. By the way, I knew it. I knew she was not from here. And I told her, I said, I knew you. I knew it. I said, I told her, I said, I knew it. I knew you was not from here. And she says, why did you say that? Now I'm going to ask you all the question. Why do you think I knew that she was not from here? Why do y'all think that I knew that? Why do you think I did not? Well, why do you think I knew that she was not from here? Think about it. I turned and I looked at her after she asked me, how did you know I wasn't from here? Now, she had a slight accent, but she spoke English well. You know what I told her? I'm going to tell you what I told her. I said, because most black women in this country don't even speak. They don't hold no conversation like that. Even as small as that was, most of our black women don't do it. That's why I said to myself, this girl is not from here. Where's she from? That's how I knew it. I knew she was not from here. Because when she spoke to me, okay, yeah, she spoke about my dress. But then she proceeded further to hold a conversation with me. As short as it was, I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking, this is not the usual thing that I've experienced. Black women don't talk to me. They don't talk to me. They'll talk to me if I say something to them. If I say something to them, it's like, hey, how you doing? Hi. I'm all right. Whatever. They don't want to talk. This young girl was trying to hold a. Well, she wasn't really trying to. She was just naturally holding a. Look, that's the thing. She was naturally holding a conversation, trying, just holding a conversation. Natural. She was just natural. You don't get that here. Now, look, I haven't gotten it in years. That's how I knew that girl was not from here. And when I told her, I said, I knew you were not from here because black women in this country don't speak. They don't hold conversations like that. A black so-called African American woman was standing right next to me at a crosswalk and won't say nothing. Won't say nothing to me. Unless I say, how you doing? She say hi. That's it. Yep, that's it. And I'm like, there's something that our people do not understand that's going on. Now, why did that young girl who from Africa was different? Because they have not been oppressed like our women have in this country. They haven't experienced the same things that our women have dealt with in this country, especially in regards to men. See, so it worked both ways. Black women have been hurt in this country. Black men have been hurt in this country. And the divide is growing and growing. And when we sit there and we keep talking about and pushing this narrative about all this negativity, niggas ain't shit, niggas and all that, and black women this and black women that, we're making a divide grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But there is one thing that we do not understand that sits back and watches it, because that particular thing sat right up there and set things in motion, and they sit back and say, let's watch what these Negroes do. Yeah. And we're satisfying them. And it is called white supremacy. My next video I'm working on right now. It should be on another day or two. I'm going to get in depth with it. I don't know if it's going to be a part 1 or part 2 or whatever. But I'm going to get into all that. But I just gave you all a little taste of what I'm going to be talking about. See? But there's reason behind all of this. Okay? So I will talk to y'all later. Shalom.